Coming up on this episode of The Inner Circle.
And then he says, basically, when we land, you will see ambulances and fire engines. He says, don't be too alarmed, but just to let you know so you don't just see them and panic. I'm panicking now, mate. I'm panicking. Did you miss it on your face?
Nah. She said without a bed there, she won't do it.
So I come out now, I've got my phone, I've got a torch, and put it on that, mate. This snake, when I say it looked evil, it is like, it was black. It was probably about...
Black Mamba.
It kind of looked like...
Hello and welcome to episode 8 of The Inner Circle. How you doing, guys? You all good?
Chilling.
Very
Very
good.
So this is
Been a while.
It has been a while. It has.
It's been a while.
This is a bit of a delayed episode because I'll be honest with you, we've all been on holiday. We've all been on a holiday bobs, innit? You know what I mean? So, right. I'll just get straight to it, actually. I mean, so D went away first.
Cheers.
Oh yes, Ching actually. Yeah. Tradition.
Ching, guys.
Ching. So D, where did you go and how was it, son?
It was great. It was a nice, relaxing holiday.
Where you go?
Where'd you go?
Went Turkey. Went Antalya.
Nice.
Well,
I think I've never been.
Alanya.
Yeah.
So it's just outside of Antalya.
Close to like Istanbul or anything like that. I've been in Istanbul and I've been a couple of other places.
I'm not sure if I'm completely
I
honest.
don't know.
I'm not.
I went there last year.
Like a resort town.
Yeah, you got loads of resorts, I think, in it.
Well,
Do you know what I mean?
the hotel we stayed at was in the middle of nowhere, which was great.
Nice.
Was he near the sea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, it was probably like a 3-minute walk from the beach,
Nice.
from the sea. A little bit of pebbles, but it wasn't.
It
wasn't Skegness.
It was a sand beach, though. Pebbles and sand.
Yeah. Pebbles and sand. It was so nice. It really was. So the resort world the hotel what was it? Senzi Gardens we stayed at.
Okay, nice.
It was.
Sounds tranquil.
It was actually mate. I'm telling you, the hills. I mean, to the hotel. So we got there at midnight, and obviously we checked in. To get to our rooms, they had on the complex a personal taxi service.
Oh, okay. Like in the resort.
Yeah.
How big's the fucking resort?
Mate, it's huge.
I've been to them resorts where they do little golf
It's
carts and that take to your room and
huge.
stuff. I had one in Mexico, I think.
Hills,
Mate.
mate. I'm telling you, hills and hills and hills.
I'm
Steps.
putting overtime in for fucking personal.
Oh, mate, I got my
mate.
cardio on that.
jockey system.
I got my cardio on that.
Do you ride on the backs or something?
No, that's completely.
Piggyback, let's go.
Oh no.
Racing the other boys. Go on.
Or was it like a relaxation holiday?
It was
Yeah.
really nice.
Beer, good
So,
food, tan.
well,
You
tan.
caught the sun.
Fucking great tan, dude. Fucking great tan, man.
To be well, we got there.
You gone brown?
No, got a little bit browner than I am. Yeah,
Bit brown tint here.
little tint. But we got there at midnight. Bar was open till 2. So
Very
of course, we got in, checked in, hotel room, dropped off our bags, straight to the bar.
All inclusive,
Yeah, all inclusive, bro.
Oh, damn,
And
it
it
was
was
so
so
Was
nice.
it all inclusive where you actually get drunk? Because I remember me and Mick went to Tunisia. We were drinking all day, every day. None of us got drunk, bro.
Yeah.
Remember that? We were doing double. And I was like, Mick, are you drunk? And he's like, nah, bro.
Nah.
No,
Do you know
you
what I mean?
couldn't get.
We thought we were immortal for
Yeah.
a week, then we came back home and we're like, no, we're not.
Nah, well,
Right.
obviously we're drinking vodkas and that.
So did you feel it?
Nah, bro. Brandies, whiskeys, mojitos, sex on the beaches.
So you had the fucking bar.
The whole bar, bro. I
Yeah,
swear.
was that like what you do in first episode or second episode? Because normally second episode you fucked. You
That's the
should
first
have
night.
said to the barman, bro.
Yeah,
this is second
second
episode.
episode,
Hit
yeah.
me off.
How we rated drunkness now? Are you first episode or second episode, D? Oh, we
the
got the
gauge.
second episode rounds,
That's the
yeah?
Yeah.
Oh no, it sounds like you had a good time though.
Oh, listen, no, it was a really good
How
time.
many
It
of
was
you went?
really, 9 of us.
Oh, nice.
There was 9 of us.
Oh, sweet.
Boys from my old place. So we all linked up. It was my mate's birthday, one of my boys. And so we wanted to go somewhere for his birthday, so we decided Turkey. So pretty much the first night we got there, we just drank as much as we could. Of course, we got bottles from the the airport.
Duty free and that.
Of course. We carried on after. Of course.
I've got to ask, how much knockoff shit did you buy?
You know what? None.
None.
No, mate, I normally get like
No.
Right.
I rinsed it when I was over there.
I will explain like why we did, because every day we did something different.
Okay, fair enough.
Every day. So, so the first night we got there, tried to get drunk, we didn't. Next day, chilled out by the pool, as you do, And then we went to a nightclub. Can't remember what the nightclub was, but it was amazing. It was €10. That was the transport there.
Yeah.
And entry.
Oh, that's cool.
€10. So
cheap
well, we got like one of them buckets. So I think it was Absolute Vodka.
One of the light up ones.
Yeah. So we got that.
Did it? I know us to get us. Not so much there.
Oh yeah.
So it ended up being each.
Baby
oil. No baby oil. No baby oil.
Slipping and sliding.
About 20 quid each for the 9 of us.
Wow,
that's good.
So obviously we were there till 4 o'clock in the morning. It was going on. Nice. It was with music was blaring.
I miss them days,
mate. It was awesome. No, it was sick. It was sick. Obviously, we got back at the hotel. Knockout. I'm not gonna lie. The transport back.
I remember it.
Mate, I was done. I was absolutely done.
Was it one of these where you can't look out the window, you gotta look at the floor? Oh,
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Sorry, don't transit until I get there.
Again,
hold your breath.
To the room, we had to walk up the hills. Like, honestly, it was just a hill after hill after hill.
Stumbling up the hills.
Yeah, stumbling.
Running up that road.
Oh, God.
Running up the hills.
Mickey, where did you go?
I went to Mallorca.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only went there for 5 days.
I thought you went longer than that.
Nah, 5 days. Just down to holiday education and all that. My boss taught me how, to be fair. But, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to say 5 days was all I needed. Obviously, I would love to stay there longer.
Yeah.
But the 5 days was enough. I didn't fly back thinking, fuck, man, I wish I did this, wish I did that.
I think, though, it's a weird thing because sometimes I've been on holidays 5 days and it seems like 2 weeks. I've been for 2 weeks and it's gone quick.
Yeah.
I think ideally, like I said this to my dad, we went to Spain last year, 10 days is perfect. For me, 10 days, I'm happy with that.
I think 10 days is perfect, to be fair.
5's a little bit too short, but like you say, if you made the most of them, and you just need it.
Yeah, mate, it was epic. And Mallorca, I underestimated what it'd be like. So I've been to Spain itself a couple of times, the actual country itself, and it's nice. Don't go on, it's good. But going to Mallorca, and obviously it's an island of south of France. Well, it's between South France and Africa, but obviously it belongs to Spain. It made Spain feel a bit shit to me.
But it's kind of because you're getting that African style sun, isn't it? It's a little bit higher. It hits different.
I was cooking, man. Proper cooking. I said sunburn on my back, head to toe. I got obvious white bits everywhere. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's epic, to be fair. And mate, I've already spoken to you about this, but the sea, the water, the beaches,
beautiful,
mate, to fucking die for. I felt like I was in Bora Bora or something. It was gorgeous.
So was it white sand?
White sand.
Clear blue.
Perfect clear water.
As I said earlier, I've walked into the water. The water was warm. Walking in, my ghoulies weren't making me jump, hitting the cold. You know what I mean? I remember I've gone to my shoulders quite a few times, and I can still see my twinkle toes.
Really?
In the sand. Yeah, and you've got schools of fish
very
around you.
Oh, man, that's nice.
It's epic, absolutely epic.
I've got to ask, so talking to the sea, didn't you get stung in the face? Because we've seen a picture on WhatsApp, your eye. You got stung in the face, mate.
It's debatable. So I believe it.
That isn't sunburn. I've seen that.
I love a good story. Do you know what I mean? So obviously I've winged with it a bit. So, all right, come on, long story short. Okay, right. So, as you know, and guys, I went with 3 other families. Etc. Obviously, we've got our kids, different couples, and that. Anyway, so my missus and another woman who we're good friends with are in the sea. This before I've got in.
Mm.
Anyway, so the one screams. I mean, fucking shrieks. Our fucking Jaws is coming. That she's seen the jellyfish.
Mm.
So like we laugh, giggle, blah blah blah. They come back in. Anyway, 10 minutes later, they start walking back into the water.
Mm.
Now I haven't been in yet. Yeah. So I thought, okay, fuck it, I need to cool down. I'm absolutely roasting my fucking back at the moment.
Mm.
So I'm going to David Hasselhoff it, Baywatch it. So, and I said, like, it's a long walk. You know, it stays shallow for a long time and it gets a bit deeper, deeper. So I've gone launching in there, obviously splashing as I'm running, jumped in head first to make a big splash. Big, I'm a 100 kilo plus guy. I made a fucking splash. Oh, man. Yes. All right, I've got a bit of an extra.
He's like the Hoff now, not the Hoff from Baywatch. He's got the Hoff now, retired on his face.
The two Hoffs. And yeah, I've got it facing, mate. I've come out of the water. Like, I've got the scene in the movie out of my head, but I can't remember what it is. But basically, my face, it felt like, you know, when you have a shave and then you have to shave straight on afterwards. Yes. That was on my side of my face.
Well, I seen the picture on WhatsApp, and I thought he's been stung in the face.
It does,
I'll put the photo at the bottom of this so you see what they're on about. But, mate, it was absolutely kidding. And then what happened was my eye for that whole... So this happened maybe around 2-3 in the afternoon. Till probably just before we gone to bed that night. So probably 1 o'clock in the morning. My eye was weeping. So I had to wear sunglasses, even in the night time. Because it looked like I was crying non-stop. Yeah. Like we was back at the resort watching that act on the stage and that.
Right.
Absolutely shit. I'm there like,
the actors are like, this guy.
It's emotional.
little lonely tear. Yeah, little lonely tear. And it was just a fucking magic act.
Did you miss it on your face?
Nah. She said, without a bed there, she won't do it.
Neil Darms would have peed on your face.
I bet you would have. You cross streams.
Just for bands. Yeah. Across the stream for you.
But yeah, so like,
that was debatable. You got stung, bro.
Also, I originally thought jellyfish. Then I got told it could be I had sunburn on my face and jumped into salt water. It could be anything.
If you instantly felt it, that isn't it. So
yeah, mate,
because you felt it straight away, right?
But I'll put the photo on the video now. Tell me in the comments what you think. Sunburn or maybe a jellyfish, do you know what I mean? But yeah, man.
If you see Mick, feel free to pee on his face at any time because it could still be there, lingering. Will help.
Yeah, remember to shake after. Yeah. But yeah, and on about tragedies and stuff, I spoke about it too earlier, the water slide thing.
Oh yeah.
Mate, I did mate, if it would have gone on fucking YouTube, from the reactions that got towards me afterwards. So I was saying, big ass water park, it's brilliant. So I said, it's Mallorca.
Big loves a water park. Loves to slide.
I love water. And it was at a resort called Club Mac. And attached to that is a massive water park. Huge, absolutely huge. Anyway, an exaggeration on a huge. Anyway, gone down the biggest slide they got. Okay, so you're supposed to stand in it and push yourself off. Me being me, I see a bar. I'm like, I'm going to send it. I threw myself down. Stupid. Once again, saying my weight, I'm 100 plus kilos. Going down a steep slope, and it goes like this and this and this, and then water. So on the last bit where it dips down, so you're like this, you got water spraying in your face, you're trying to see where you're going. All of a sudden, I'm like, weightless. Bang! Water. I'm like, I've come out of the water, like, what the fuck has just happened? Do you know what I mean? I'm hurting.
Fast, yeah.
Anyway, I look over to the edge of the pool, and you got some Spanish security guy like, hey, you okay? You okay? And I'm there, and I think I've clocked on what's happened. I'm like, yo, did it go? And he's like, whoa! Whoa!
Later on, he's like,
and obviously, you don't know English properly. Like but I knew it. So it was like, there was people around the side of the pool, obviously, they're filming their kids or a family taking photos, because that type of water park, nice water park. So I've gone to a couple of them, like, did you record that slide?
Nobody got it.
Yeah, no one got it, man. I wanted to see our fucking R-Kellys, I could believe I could fly, without the peeing on the face. Mate, I flew, but it's one of those, like, straight afterwards. So I've gone down to my family and their families. Obviously, to tell the story, you never get to watch us that. And mate, all of a sudden, it felt like Tyson said, like, I used my back as a punching bag. My kidneys were killing me. Absolutely killing me. But you know what? I'll do it again. Not the jump. But that slide, I'll do it again. I pushed myself this time. But it was absolutely epic. The whole holiday, like the families I went with.
All inclusive as well.
All inclusive, yeah. Mate, it was one of those. I had breakfast.
Did the alcohol get you drunk, or was it one of them?
No!
Yeah, that's my only thing with all inclusive resorts.
I had the shit second night.
I got the doo-doos the first day.
Yeah.
And I had a
But it might not be the food, you know. It could be the water we drink or anything else. Do you know what I mean?
Possibly.
Or the humidity, the sun.
And when people say, like, oh, you know, like, I didn't drink the water, did you have ice in your drinks?
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
There you go. I quite often, unless it's like a really nice resort, I'll say no ice because I think like that's still water. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Or if I see like some of them get the packs of ice and they import it, that's fair enough. They're bringing it out of bags. But like if you
they're gonna have ice machines.
If they just make ice machines, they do
turnover of drinks.
I try not to have like water in those resorts.
Yeah, man. Don't go on the food. I said you was on about the all inclusive, man. Mate, I use and abuse that. But I said I won't get drunk. But the thing is, right, you're on about potentially could water it down. Yeah. The resort I was at, they had the bottled spirits behind the bar.
Yeah.
And it wasn't no cheap shit. It was actual famous grouse.
But it's the bottle though.
Smirnoff.
When I was in Turkey,
there were sealed bottles because I saw one.
The guy said, mate, this is Turkey. And it was sealed bottles, mate. But he said, it's not real. Mate, they can make anything, honestly.
But Bailey's
to be fair, when we were there, they poured singles. So obviously we gave them a little tip, as you do.
Yeah.
Right, can you make it a double?
Yeah.
Right, but can I have?
Yes, pass man.
Can I have like yeah? They were like yeah. But I said, can I have 3 doubles? So I've had to pour like the 2 drinks into one with a little bit of a chaser, just to feel anything.
Right, automatically on my holiday and the barman calls me boss man in Kennedy.
Yeah, standard.
It's not really going to chip in.
Like a sense of pride in it.
You get a kebab. You're right, big man.
Yeah, I don't mind paying us £8 for a medium kebab.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm boss man. Anyway, Jay, you just come back from where?
Texas. Got back yesterday.
How long?
Jet lagged. It was 2 weeks originally, and then I was there for 2 weeks, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna stay another 2 weeks." So like, I changed my flight, and I was there for a month in Texas. So yeah.
But again, it doesn't feel like it.
No, it went
to me. It didn't. It felt like
he said he was only gone for 2 weeks. I was like, "Damn, I was gone for a month."
Nah, bro, it didn't feel like it. I swear.
But it went quick. I'm not gonna lie. It's at the minute it's hot out there. Like it's proper hot. So like, I didn't stay out in the sun all day. Like quite often, like I was in and out of the house.
Where was you staying again?
I was in Bryan, Texas, but then we moved around.
Brian?
Brian's all right. He's hot. But yeah, you imagine me. I love horror movies. So where I stayed, it's basically like a little wooden. I don't even want to say a hut because it's bigger than a hut, but it's kind of like, I don't know, like a lodge.
Yeah.
And then all around it is like woods, and it's like in the middle of nowhere. Like so, basically, there's like a main road and whatever into the town. But when I say it's like a horror movie, like
mate,
at night time.
When you showed us the videos of it, I said, if that was the 80s and I was wearing bright neon tracksuit, I'm dead.
Right, 100%.
I'm telling you.
You like made a mock picture of like Jason Voorhees standing on the hill and stuff, and I swear to God, like at night time, like, it was pretty scary out there. So
I wouldn't. No.
But now, all in all, it was awesome. Like I say, like I've been to Texas a few times now, but I went to watch like Houston Astros baseball game, which was awesome. Did a few other things, this and that. Like went to a few places. Went to like a few forests and like a national park or two. But yeah, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Nearly died a couple of times, but you know.
Oh, elaborate.
So I was there. Like I think it was my first week, and I was in the back, like the backyard, just like doing some stuff.
The yard.
Mate, it's not
the back garden.
It's not even a garden, mate, because it's like a yard. Like it's huge. Like it's not like our gardens in England. Like this is huge. Like it's like a wraparound thing all around the thing. So I'm there now, and I'm doing something like just like the wooded area. So I'm just like throwing some stuff in there, like just cleaning up and stuff. And then next thing you know, I just kind of sense something. So I look down, and there's like a snake, like 18 inches long or something, but very thin. So I think it was kind of like a baby snake.
I don't care, man.
So I've looked at it now, gone back in the house, got my phone, got back, it's gone. So straight away, I'm asking people, like, what's this snake? And they're like, oh, Jam, it's fine. It's non-venomous. I'm like, cool. No worries.
Do you know what? Sorry,
it's the baby ones you got to look at.
Do you know what worries me about that? Is that obviously you've had a photo, sent it to someone, asking what it is.
Well, no, not this first one. I didn't get a photo, so I had to find a picture on Google and then send it out.
Okay, but how people would tell you, oh no, it's okay, it's not venomous.
Yeah.
And like it's a daily fucking occurrence.
They're so used to it, mate, out there. It's ridiculous. So basically, fast forward a little bit. a kind of stray dog kind of attached itself to the house and like to us. So this stray dog took it in, chipped, it's not chipped, whatever. So basically, you know, it's been living with us for a while while we find it at home. The one night, dog starts barking at like 1 a.m, goes proper mad. This is like a week or two after the first snake. Next thing you know, Mrs. goes outside, goes out where it is, and basically bends down, gets the dog, and says, "It's okay, it's only a frog, it's only a frog." And the frogs out there are proper loud. So she kind of like sits down with the dog, holds the dog like you do in like a cradle position, just rubbing its, you know, chest. It's okay, everything's fine, calm down, it's just a frog. And then kind of looks up, and then runs back to the house and like kind of like screams. And I was like, "What's going on?" She said, "There's a snake over there." So she basically bent down, and I don't even want to say 4 feet in front of her. There's a snake against like it's like a shed door.
Yeah.
So I come out now, I've got my phone, I've got a torch, and put it on that, mate. This snake, when I say it looked evil, it is like it was black. It was probably about
Black Mamba.
it kind of looked like so we took a picture and asked everyone, like, you know, she was on the phone to her mum, like I'm putting messages in like family groups and like WhatsApp and Facebook and everything. Apparently it was a water mossamin or I can't remember the name, begins with an M, like a water snake or something. But these snakes are dangerous, so it's kind of like it had like a pure black back, and then underneath there's like yellow and white streaks underneath or something like that.
Yeah.
So you know where you were staying? When you say it's water based, I'm assuming you had a lake near you.
There's a lake. I don't know if that's why they call it the water.
Right,
whatever,
okay.
but there was a lake over the back. So a couple of days earlier, we'd seen like a dead snapping turtle, which was huge. So anyway, this snake. Yeah, like we'll send all these messages and that. So I've got like a spade and I'm ready to kill it, right? Because obviously the thing is as well, this dog wasn't house trained, so we were looking after it, but it was on the decking. So it was like, you know, we put all the stuff out there, but it wasn't allowed in the house because she wasn't allowed pets in the house. So we basically now got everything ready for this dog. And then I'm thinking, if we go to bed, this dog's going to go straight back to the snake and kind of like, you know, start fucking with it. Because the dog was protecting us. It was quite protective. So I've got the spade ready now, and then I'm just about ready. And you know that feeling of fight or flight?
Yeah.
Where you feel your chest, your stomach, and you're like, fuck, mate, I was shitting bricks. I'm not even going to pretend I was being brave. But I had the spade, and I'm ready to just chop its head off. Just one wallop, whatever. And I'm like, give me a second. I remember doing a bungee jump like years ago. And the guy went 3, 2, and I went, "Mate, I'm gonna need a 6'5". Do you know what I mean? Like it was one of them where I'm like, oh, and I'm ready, just about to go. And then like, you know, my missus said like, "James, don't kill it." She said like, I don't, and like, she basically told me not to do it, but I was ready. So next thing you know, like I've kind of like got some like rocks, and we've like started throwing rocks, and it's kind of like shimmied back into like the wooded area.
Yeah.
I've got like a last rock to throw it. Not even lying when I say the snake quick turned that way and just fucking went for me. So I'm like here, it's like probably 5-6 feet away, rapid. She was about, I don't know, 8 feet behind me holding the dog with the torch. I was gone, up on the decking. The dog, nope. The dog weren't allowed in the house, but she's got it in her arm. So she's opened the sliding door straight in. I've got straight behind, locked the door. And she's gone, "You locking the door?" I was like, "Fucking that looks." That snake looks like it could pick locks, bro. Fuck that. How are you messing about? So yeah, cut a long story short, kept the dog in the house that night. Kind of like went, you know, to sleep and whatever, and then we woke up the next day. I checked all the grounds of where it was, and yeah, it had gone. We didn't see it again. But everybody was like, yeah, you know, it's poisonous and blah blah blah, because they all see the pictures. But yeah, mate, those Texans are hardcore. It's like a daily occurrence.
Yeah, one thing I can't do is snakes. No.
To be fair, I've never had a fear of them. I've had a respect for them. That night,
I like respect around, bro. Apart from them killing you.
No, a respect as in like, I know it can hurt me, so I'm gonna stay away.
Oh yeah.
I like them.
I've never been scared of
You
them.
like them? What makes them so fucking appealing, Danish?
We're Indian. We like snakes.
You're
charmer.
You're like a snake charmer.
Yeah.
It is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like snakes. I don't know.
Yeah. Other than that,
I'm not saying I'm gonna go down and pet it, but I'm not gonna get a spade and chop its head off.
Other than that,
I don't think I'll be able to say,
like, I've never had a fear of a snake until I was right in front of it.
I can't, unless it's insects, obviously, but I can't kill an animal, man. I sort of want to.
This is one of those things as well. Like I said to her, look, I don't want to kill animals because I love animals.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, if it's life or
because
fucking
we were
death.
like, because we were thinking danger.
Oh yeah.
And like, you know, I was thinking that, I was like, that's what I've got to. But we went to the zoo and we saw this Aggieland Zoo in it's just outside College Station, Texas. But basically, they had a thing that's called a capybara. Google capybara. I'm scared of rats. It's a fucking giant cousin
biggest
of a rat.
rodent.
It's like the size of a fucking dog.
Sorry,
It's
guys.
massive.
I
It's
spilled
like,
my fucking drink.
it's like the big mess. It's like the biggest rat thing I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, other than that, great trip. And then obviously I told you boys on the flight home, like I nearly fucking died.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Oh yeah.
Go on.
So
Go on.
So basically now, I've got to the airport and it's a long trip. Anyone who's ever travelled that kind of far, it's like a 10-hour trip, and then I had connecting flights to Heathrow. So my first flight to Minneapolis, get on the plane. It's already running an hour late, so I'm already stressed about my connecting flight making and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
So I get on the flight and whatever, and I've had a slight nap. It's a 4-hour flight. Anyway, next thing you know, the captain comes over the tannoy, and he's just like this deadpan guy. And he's like, "You're right, ladies and gentlemen. Just to let you know that the front landing gear won't come down. Right, we've got a few problems with it. So just to let you know, if you've noticed we've been cycling around the airport for the last 20 minutes, it's because we can't land." He was so nonchalant about it and stuff, and he's like, "But don't worry, we're just talking to people at the airport to see if anyone knows what to do." Knows what to do? You're a pilot, bro, with a plane carrying like 300 people. Like, what the hell? So, like, the way he said it, like, it was scary, like, the way he said it, not so nonchalant. 10 minutes later, he comes on the tannoy, and he's like, "You all right, guys? Just to let you know, we are going to land. I don't know how it's going to go. Don't know how it's going to go," he said, bro. "Don't know how it's going to go." And I'm like, so, like, we get down, and, like, kind of like...
I'm looking for the nearest exit, bro.
Well,
where are you going to go,
where are you going to go, bro?
No,
parachute.
Fucking
listen,
Tom Cruise, it.
We've all seen Die Hard, obviously. Was it Die Hard 2?
Yes.
Where obviously they crash land, but
Yeah.
obviously you open the fucking thing and you slide down.
Yeah, that's when it's fucking
Yeah,
landed.
that's when you landed, though, mate. Try that from fucking 2,000 feet. So we get down now to the airport. We're close and we're hovering. So, like, basically, as he's going into land, you know, like when a plane like hovers like that and it stays on the same, like I don't know, 12 feet across the floor. He was doing that for about 5 minutes, and the whole plane is just shaking to fuck like that. It's proper shaking. So as we're getting closer to land now, everyone's just in the brace position, like shitting ourselves. We basically get there now. We're just about to land, and all of a sudden, all you see is fire engine, ambulance. All the lights are on, and like the huge fire trucks now shooting past. And everyone's there now. Like, you can just hear like fucking women crying, and I'm like, Jesus Christ!
Oh, wow.
Like, I'm thinking, should I be more panicked or what? So I pick out my phone, no signal. I'm like, "Dad, how? I love you." Do you know what I mean? Like, no, like, because there's no signal on the plane. But basically, we land, and then like one of the guys who's on the opposite side of the aisle, he basically turned around and says, "Oh, they've got the hose out. They've got the hose out." So I don't know if it's because of the way the tyre screeched. They put like out a small fire or something.
Well, hot as fuck
Jesus
wheels. Like,
Christ.
I shit myself.
The wheels probably locked, and it's skidded.
Well, it felt like other than the rocking before we landed,
If there was,
it felt okay.
if they were putting water on the tire, if they was putting water on the tire,
yeah,
that means it weren't rolling.
I don't
know. You know what I mean?
But we did actually go like so. He was really slow, but from there, like they kind of like docked into like the area, and then we got off the plane. But yeah, mate, it was.
You
scary.
mean you ran off the plane?
Did he even get to use the slide?
No slide. But we got there, and like because we were like hovering above, like I had 12 minutes to get to the next gate for my connecting flight. I ran so fast, I was out of breath and everything. Like I was proper. But yeah, other than dying nearly twice by a snake in a plane, it's like the worst snakes on a plane movie you've ever seen in your life. There's not even Samuel L. Jackson.
It is, yeah.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh, fucker. Well, good holidays, what I sound of it.
It was good. It was good.
You know what I mean?
To be fair.
See what next year brings in it. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, you're calling it.
Yeah, then that'll do for episode 8.
Yeah, episode 8 already. Fucking hell, yeah. Okay then.
Thank you for joining us.
So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching episode 8. And yeah, we'll see you next time, innit? Yeah.
Chin chin.
Bit of a anticlimactic end, but yeah. He nearly died.
Anyone wants to pee on Mick's face, just apply to that email just at the bottom there. It's just scrolling past now. You too can pee on Mick's face. Cheers, guys.